On a spring morning in April of 1775, a simple band of colonists, farmers and merchants and blacksmiths and printers, men and boys, they left their home and their families in Lexington and Concord to take up arms against the tyranny of an empire.
La vibra de la pandilla 18 va con todo, hombre. La estamos sintiendo aquí adentro, cada uno de nosotros, y que no le quepa la menor duda que allá afuera la gente la está sintiendo aún más. El gobierno, ya saben que en el maldito lomo los tiene como... ya les vamos a caer los hijos de puta. La 18, el gobierno, acuérdense, va a pensar 2 veces antes de meterse con la pandilla. Muchos creen que Simón, casaca, aquí la 18.
We failed to educate effectively millions of our children so that they might compete in a global economy. Or we failed to invest in the basic scientific research that has driven innovation in this country. We risk leaving behind an America that has fallen in the ranks of the world.
It isn't quite like that, because you see, the thing is this. All those people who try are still trying desperately to find it, and are on the wrong track.
We're the same, don't you see? You're not the same. I'm an American. What kind of vigilante are you? I am not a vigilante. If everybody will stay out of my way, then nobody will get hurt. I am just disagreeing with you! In America, we have the freedom of speech, the right to disagree! Fuck you and your freedom! Who the fuck are you?
Well, there's a reason why.
Why did God make the universe? Who made God? Why are the trees green, and so on and so forth?
In some countries like the U.S., the levels of anxiety and stress and depression, loss of sexual function, inability to sleep, and the more and more technified society, it doesn't become a richer place. It becomes it's an impoverished place. It's an emptied place. The texture of living is just being leached out.
The pupil is thereby schooled to confuse teaching with learning. Schooled to confuse great advancement with education. Schooled to confuse a diploma with competence. His imagination is schooled to accept service in place of value. Medical treatment is mistaken for health care. Social work is mistaken for the improvement of community life. Police protection is mistaken for safety. Military poise is mistaken for national security. The rat race is mistaken for productive work. Health, learning, dignity, independence, and creative endeavor are defined as little more than the performance of the institutions which claims to serve these ends, and their improvement is made to depend on allocating more resources to the management of hospitals, schools, and other agencies in question.
Right here, this is a school. This is where an 18th streeter comes and he learns about the gang, about the rules, and how he's supposed to walk and how he's not supposed to walk. This is a school. You gotta get your diploma out of this. You know what I mean? And if you go out there and you fuck up, you start all over again. But first we kick your ass, and then you start all over. First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth, until you graduate. But this is the school where you gotta come and learn.
If we want to outcompete the world tomorrow, we must out-educate the world today. Let me be more specific. If we want to keep building the cars of the future here in America, then we can't afford to see the number of PhDs in engineering climbing in China, South Korea, and Japan, even as it's dropped here in the United States. We can't afford a future where our high school students rank near the bottom in math and science among industrialized countries. And our high school dropout rate is one of the highest in the industrialized world. We want to build a 21st century infrastructure and repair our crumbling roads and bridges. We can't afford a future where a third of all fourth graders and a fifth of all 8th graders can't do basic math. That kind of future is economically untenable for America. It is morally unacceptable for our children. And it is not who we are as a nation. And that's one of the reasons I'm running for President of the United States of America.
But when you come in here, if you committed a mistake, the homies have a discipline structure form of dealing with people who sometimes tend to go astray. We have like a vision of, we focus on this vision. This is the path of 18th Street. If you get away from it, people will go into that. Why did he do that? Why was he all addicted to drugs? Or why did he beat up on this homeboy? Why did he rob him for a lot of money? So if you do something wrong, they'll discipline you. They'll whoop your ass. They kick your ass. And you take that as a child that gets disciplined by his father or his mother, and you don't resent that because it's necessary. The gang wouldn't be a gang if there wasn't no structure. Then everybody would do whatever they want. Then instead of having one direction and focus on one direction, there would be every fucking member would be a direction. So the gang wouldn't have a direction, wouldn't have no sense of fucking identity. Everybody did his own thing.
No, wait. I thought we already did the pledge. We didn't do the pledge yet? You want to lead the Pledge of Allegiance? Go ahead. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, there you go.